What's up, guys? You already know what the name is. My name is Jibby Dimogo, and this is the platform, the podcast to tune in concerning Ghanaian news or anything that has to do with Ghana or Africa. Now, I've been making videos about our music industry, and it seems like my people are not happy about the things that I've been saying. But I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it 100. This is the only way we can grow as a nation or as an industry. We have a problem with taking criticisms. I give constructive criticism, things that we can apply to make our industry better. But it seems like my people are not happy about it. But guess what? That is my nature. I can't keep lying to myself. When you go on our radio stations, when you go on our TV stations, they don't want to speak the truth. They want to say things just to make our people happy, thinking, hoping that one day God will bless us with a miracle and all of a sudden our music will reach the Western world. It doesn't, I do believe in miracles. But guess what? Miracles cannot happen every day. So maybe we may have one person that will make it. But what about the rest? It takes certain measures for you to get your music across the globe. And that is what we need to sit down and ask ourselves. What can we do? First of all, you have to look at the content that you are putting out there. You have to check out the content. What is it that you are selling? If you don't consider what you are selling, you can apply all the method, all the templates, everything to push the content. But guess what? The people may reject it because they are not interested in the content. So first of all, you need to make sure that your content that you are putting out there appeals to the majority or the people that you are trying to sell it to. You have considered them before, creating your content. For example, if you are making songs and you are only referring to things that are known in your country, people who are listening outside may not know what you're talking about. So for example, we have a bridge called Adome Bridge in Ghana. If you are making a song and you are hoping to reach the masses, you shouldn't use Adome Bridge because only Ghanaians may know about that bridge. So you may want to use a bridge that is well known across the globe for people to get the reference you are trying to make. That was just by the way, but now let me give you the information, like why I'm here today. Ghanaians want our music to go out there. We want our music to go out there. But it cannot happen. It will not happen unless we change our ways, which we cannot change our ways, so that is not going to happen. What ways do we need to change? We want a lot of people who are not from Ghana to listen to our music, right? That is our hope. But guess what? We don't want to mingle with the outsiders. We are okay mingling with the white people, but we are not okay mingling with our own fellow Africans. So for example, I used to host events in the US. Since I am from Ghana, my target audience was Ghanaians. So every party that I hosted, the DJ played mostly Ghanaian songs. But I realized that the numbers were not good. If I wanted to reach out to the majority, I had to find a DJ who could appeal to, play songs from different places in the world. So I began to bring in African Americans, Nigerians, Guinea, people from Guinea, what else? Ethiopia, all the people from the different African countries. But guess what happened? The moment I began to do that, my people, the Ghanaians, withdrew. They stopped coming to those events. Ghanaians only want to mingle with Ghanaians. They don't feel safe with anyone else. So that is just one example. They want to go to places where only their own people go to. Very few Ghanaians may feel comfortable mingling with the rest. But the typical Ghanaian do not want to mingle with Nigerians, don't want to mingle with the Francophone. They just want to stay in the Ghanaian community. How are you going to push your culture or your music onto different people if you don't mingle with them? How are you going to do that? That is just one example. Let me give you another example. When you go on TikTok, where they are having live shows, and it is an international platform, you barely see Ghanaians there. Where English is being spoken, you barely see Ghanaians there. The only place you see Ghanaians is where they are speaking Twi, which is the most popular dialect in Ghana. That is where they want to be. But how is it possible, like I said, to push your music and your culture and your ways onto people if you don't want to mingle? How can you do that? Nigerians are never scared to move, to push their culture out. A Nigerian can just move to Ghana and live in one of the worst places in Ghana and he'll be okay. You cannot, he's so confident that there's nothing you can do to, make him afraid or anything like that. I don't know how Nigerians were raised, but to be honest, anywhere you put Nigerians, they excel. Regardless of whoever lived, they will excel. They will find ways. But we Ghanaians, we like our comfort zone. We like to hang out with each other, which it preserves our culture. But if your agenda is to push your culture onto people, is to push your music onto people, then you might want to open up. Open up. Begin to mingle, begin to socialize with other people so they will get to know your stuff. But if all we do in the diaspora, in the Western world, is to go for Ghanaian weddings, Ghanaian engagement, Ghanaian funerals, everything Ghanaian, then our music will only stay with us. But the moment we begin to open up, that is when people will get to hear, okay, what is this? What kind of music is this? You know what? Let me listen to it. Who is this? Who is the Sarkodie? Oh, I like that. But no, we don't like to open up. The moment we hear that this is where Nigerians are, we run away. We don't want to get close to them. That is our problem. We have to grow thicker skin to be able to socialize, handle ourselves in any place that we find ourselves. Not only in our circle. Because if we stay in our circle, then whatever we do will only stay in our circle. I am not here to just bash my own people. I'm only here to speak the truth, which will help us grow. I'm only here to speak the truth, which will help us grow. Last time I made mention of this. We want to sell out stadiums in the West. But our target audience is only our people in the West. How is that possible? Go to Burna Boy shows. Go to Wizkid shows. You will realize that, yes, there are more Nigerians there, but the rest of the people is a melting pot. People from different countries. White people, Ethiopians, Asians, all over, because Afrobeats is everywhere. But if we decide to only stick to our people, we can never fill any stadiums. Let me go back to the beginning when I said something about content. I am not saying we should get rid of our language or our dialect. But one thing we need to know is that English is very big and popular. So it is only right that you fuse your language with English, at least the chorus, so that people who don't understand your language can sing the chorus part. But majority of our music is in Twi. How are we going to go far? It will be very difficult. It will only take a miracle. But how many times does miracle take place? My name is Didint Dimogo, and this is the podcast. Tune in whenever you need information that will bring progress to Africa. Have a wonderful day. Peace.